Very loud. Surah Yasin. This surah is much.
Surah Yasin. This is this surah is Makki and it has 83 verses. It is written in the commentary of Majma al Bayan. Whoever recites this surah Yasin wholly for seeking the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and his sins will be forgiven, and he will be given the reward equal to the reward of reciting the whole Quran 12 times. If the surah is recited near a person of his deathbed, then for each letter recited 12 angels are sent to pray for his forgiveness. and they and they remain even the soul is being taken by angel of death. The angel also take part in funeral rites. If recited near a person who is Sakarat ul Maut, on the verge of passing away, then an angel brings a drink for dying person from Jannah, and as he drinks of it, he feels greatly ease. In another narration, this surah has been described as the key to all good in the life and hereafter, and safety from all evil in this life and in hereafter. Needs are fulfilled if asked after the recitation of the surah and reward its recitations also compared to performing 20 Hajj pilgrimages. Drinking the water in which surah has been dissolved of those 10 types of illness. The Holy Prophet Surah said that everything, its heart and the heart of the Holy Quran is Surah Yasin. He also said that if this surah is recited in a graveyard, then all punishment is lifted for that day from all the graves, and the reciter gets the reward equal to the sum of all goods and actions performed by all those who are buried in the graveyard. It is narrated from Imam Jafar as-Sadiq that whoever recites surah in the morning will be protected from all calamities and problems during the day, and whoever recites it at night will be protected from shaitan by 70,000 angels. Recitation of this surah saves one from the squeezing of the grave and its other torments. Passing those difficult stages in the hereafter will also be made easy for him. And the sixth Imam also said that drinking this surah after writing it in a mixture of rose water and saffron for 7 days, it has to be written once for each day, makes a person have such a good memory that he will never forget to what he is. He will win the race and will gain great respect and status. If given to a woman, her breast milk will increase. Keeping this surah in one's possession as talisman acts as a protection from the jealousy of people. The wearer remains safe from the evil designs of men and jinn. It also acts as a cure from disease. Yasin, I swear by the Quran full of wisdom. Most surely you are one of the apostles on a right way, a revelation of Mighty the Merciful, that you may warn people whose fathers were not warned, so they are heedless. Certainly the word has proved true of most them, so they do not believe. Surely we have placed chains on their necks, and these reach up to their chins, so they have their heads raised aloft. And we have made before them a barrier and a barrier behind them. Then we have covered that they don't see. And it is alike to them whether you warn them or warn them not. You don't believe. They don't believe. You can only warn him who follows the reminder and fears the beneficent Allah in secret. So announce to him forgiveness and honorable reward. Surely we give lift the dead, give life to the dead, and we write down what they have sent before their footprints, and we have recorded everything in a clear writing, and set out them an example of people of the town when the apostles came to it. When we sent to them two, they rejected both of them. Then we strengthened them with a third. So they said, surely we are apostles to you. They say, you are not aught but more mortals like ourselves. No has been beneficent. Allah revealed anything. You only lie. They said, our Lord knows that we are most surely apostles to you, and nothing develops on us but a clear deliverance of the message. They said, surely we go evil from you. If you don't desist, we will certainly stone you, and there shall certainly afford you a painful chastisement from us. They said, your evil fortune is with you. What if you are reminded, nay, you are an extravagant people? And from the remote part of the city there came a man running. He said, O my people, follow the apostles. Follow him who does not ask you for reward, and they are the follow a right course. And what reason have I that I should not save him who brought me into existence, and to him you shall be brought back? What shall I take besides him? Gods who intercession if the beneficent Allah should desire to harm shall not avail me aught, nor shall they be able to deliver me. In that case I shall most surely be in a clear error. Surely I believe in your Lord, therefore hear me. It was said, enter the garden. He said, oh, would that my people had known of that on account of which my Lord has forgiven me and made me of the honored ones, and we did not send down upon his people after him any host from heaven, nor do we ever send down. It was naught but a single cry, and lo, they were still. Alas for the servants, there comes not to them an apostle, but they mock at him. They Do they not consider how many of the generations we have destroyed before them because they do not turn them? And all of them shall surely be brought before us. And a sign to them is dead earth. We give life to it and bring forth from its grain. They eat of it, and we make therein gardens of palms and grapevines, and we make springs to flow forth in it, that they may eat of the fruit thereof, and their hands did not make it. Will they not then be grateful? Glory be to him who created all the pairs of all things, of what the earth grows, and of their kind, and of what they do not know, and a sign to them is in the night we draw forth from it, and the day then know they are in the dark, and the sun runs unto a term appointed for it, that is ordinance of the mighty, the knowing. And as for the moon, we have ordained for its stages, it will become again as old dry palm branch. Neither is it too allowable to the sun that it should overtake the moon, nor can the night outstrip the day, and all flow on in a sphere. And a sign to them is that we bear their offspring in the laden ship. And we have created for them, they like it, what they will ride on. And if we please, we can drown them. Then there shall be no succor for them, nor shall be they rescued, but by mercy from us, and for enjoyment till a time. And when it said to them, God against what is before you and what is behind you, that mercy may be had on you, and there comes not to them a communication of the Lord, but they turn aside from it. And when it said to them, spend out what Allah has given you, and those who disbelieve, so those who believe shall we feed him, whom if Allah please, and he could feed who are in naught but clear error. And they say, when will this threat come to pass? If you are truthful, then wait not for aught but a single cry, which will overtake them, will they yet contend with one another. So they shall not be able to make a request, nor shall they return to their families. And the trumpet shall be blown when lo, from the grave they shall be hastened unto the Lord. They shall say, oh, to us who has raised us up from our sleeping place. This is what beneficence Allah promised, and the apostles told the truth. There would be naught but a single cry when lo, they shall all be brought before us. So this day no soul shall be dealt with unjustly in the least, and you shall not be rewarded all but that which you did. Surely the dwellers of the garden shall that they be in an occupation quite happy. That they all their lives shall be in shades, reclining on raised couches. They shall have fruits therein, and they shall have whatever they desire. Peace, a word from a merciful Lord, and get aside today, O guilty ones. Did not charge you, O children of Adam, that you should not serve the Shaitan. Surely he is your open enemy, and that you should serve me, this is the right way. And certainly he led astray numerous people from among you. What could you not then understand? This is the hell with which you threatened, enter this day because you disbelieved. On that day will set a seal upon their mouths, and their hands shall speak to us, and their feet shall bear witness of what they earned. And if we please, we would certainly put their eyes, then they would run about groping for the way, but how should they see? And if we please, we should surely transform them in the place when they would not be able to go on, nor will they return. And whomsoever we cause to live long, we reduce him to an object state in constitution. Do they not then understand? And we have not taught him poetry, nor its meat for him. It's nothing but a reminder and a plain Quran, that it may warn him who should have life, and that who may prove true against the unbelievers. Do they not see what have created cattle for them out what our hands have wrought? So they are masters, and we have subjected them to them, as so some of them they have to ride upon, as some of them they eat, and therein they have advantage and drinks. Will they not then be grateful? And they have taken gods besides Allah, that they may be helped, but they shall not be able to assist them, and they shall be a host brought up before him. Therefore let not the speech grieve you. Surely we know what they do in secret, and what they do openly. Does not man see that we have created him for the small seed? Then lo, he is an omnipotent, and he strikes out a likeness for us, and forgets his own creation. Says he, who will give a life to the bones when they are rotten. Say he will give life to them who brought them into existence at first, and he is cognizant of all creation. He who has made for you the fire to burn from the green tree, so that with it you kindle fire. It is not he who created the heaven and the earth, able to create the light of them. He is the creator of all the knower. His command, when he intends anything, is only to say it be so. It is therefore glory be to him, in whose hands is the kingdom of all things, and to him you shall be brought back.